Hi there, my name is Jackson Lambert. This is a video response to the assignment for English 3084 at the University of Colorado, Denver. This is the Technology Help Guide. The project that I've chosen to do a Technology Help Guide for is called iMovie, which is a basic entry-level video editing software for devices in the Apple ecosystem. So MacBooks, iPads, iPhones even, any device that's capable of running this software can be used to create films. The scope and purpose of iMovie is to provide individuals with a means of creating a way to communicate through film. So creating a way to educate people about ancient cultures or other educational material, talk about trips that one has taken, or even get into the community of YouTube and be able to create a space for people to engage in content that they enjoy, and that in turn will create a community of people who enjoy similar content. The affordances that it provides individuals and students especially is that it's another outlet to express and show comprehension of complex subjects such as culture, math, science topics, things that are of interest to that individual, and be able to express it in a way where they can use pictures, audio, and film to bring a cohesive, rhetorical, literate way of expressing knowledge. This is a getting started tutorial, so I'll just show some tips and things that I've learned while creating a demo video. This here is your timeline. This is where all your elements will be in play. This is your palette right here in My Media. That's where you'll drag and drop everything that you see fit to add. Now you can easily access all your content through here. This is your photos, your videos, things of that nature. You can quickly scroll through and look through the events and see what is available for you to add. However, you can also go into the Photos app and drag and drop all of the media that you would like. For example, I'll pull up this and I'll just drag this to the side, and if I want to add something to my video, I can go to my palette here, go back up here, and just quickly drag and drop as you see. And as you see, it's highlighted with that marker that shows that I've added it. Once you've added it to your timeline, so I've added a few actually, you have a few options here. Now what I recommend is that this is pretty small, the timeline is, and that is where you can make edits, trim videos, trim audio. And so what I'd recommend is actually make this a little bigger, so you can actually take the slider on the right side and make it bigger. Okay, I've added a few elements here. I've added text, I've added videos and transitions. You can easily switch between views, especially by using your keyboard, by using the command key and the number that associates with the tab. For example, if I want to get to animations, I'm going to do command 5. Now this is where you can easily find and add the correct animation. For example, in this video, I added this bubbling effect. All right, so all you need to do is, if you find a transition you like, you take it and it'll actually create a guided marker, this little blue square, where you can simply drag and drop it. Okay. Other tips that you can do in iMovie is, let's say that your player header is right here. It's indicated by this marker here. If you don't like where it is, or you want to go to a previous clip, you can press the up or down button to take you to the beginning and end of a previous or next clip. And you can resume your play there. Finally, one last tip I want to share is you can actually remove video audio. which is really cool. So let's take this clip, for example. I'm going to drag and drop it into this area. As you see, it comes up with this audio file at the bottom here. Now what I can do is I believe I can do Command Option B, and it separates the audio file. Now I can edit this, trim it down to what I want. If I don't want it there, I can right click on it and I can delete the clip. So all I see in here is the audio, especially if I already have an overlaying audio file. So those are some just basic general tips for getting started, things that I found that can really help create a cohesive experience in iMovie, especially if you've never done this before, and just some basic markers for how to use iMovie. I have some great resources that I can link you to, and I'll put that in the description below. For the first one, it's Apple's actual direct guide on the keyboard commands for iMovie and how you can actually separate audio clips, edit text, use the player head commands to move between frames. And then I also loved CNET's tips in Filmora, which also gave more advanced tips on how to use iMovie. Of course, all these will be in the description link below. All right, thank you for watching, and enjoy.